It's kind of a funny time to do a home tour because I'm in the middle of getting ready to go on the trip to Hawaii that I am on right now. Right now, I'm somewhere on the island of Oahu, doing fun things. Probably relaxing. You guys see this on Friday, and I plan Friday to be not much. But here is my home. I started this channel with a messy home tour, and I said that I'm not ashamed. And I'm not. I'm frustrated. I'm all the same emotions that I was last year when this video came up. But this year, I feel I've gotten it all the way clean before, and I feel like I can do this. I have a system that is coming into place, but I was working outside so much, I let some of that system go. And what I've been trying to figure out is when I have a lot of work to do and I don't have enough energy to get the house all the way clean, what do I do? What is important to keep doing? So it's not the computer room.
Oh, just want to add, while you was outside working, your house has gone in so much disarray, you have a bunch of spiders on the wall now.
Ah, yes. Spiders appeared on the wall. So many spiders. These are spiders you can get at Disneyland. Have I told you the story about the spiders? Vladimir wanted to dissect a spider, but he didn't want to dissect a working one. So he got ones that were claimed to have been not working on eBay. And he would get it and he would put the little top on and it worked. Did any of them not work? They all worked. All of them worked. And he could not stand to take apart the working ones.
Well, we still disassembled but put back together afterwards.
We did end up disassembling one and putting it back together, and it still works. So we have a video about when we got a spider and checked it out. We also have a fondness for droids, I guess. But, huh?
Yeah, let's continue.
But the room that Vladimir's been cleaning out this room, and this is part of Vladimir cleaning out this room. We took down the table, and, oh, there's Vladimir's coat. Hiding how messy my desk is. And look, I have started to accrue things on the piano. And the piano I'm wrestling with because I really want to play the piano, but it's so hard to connect that up and just play for pleasure at the drop of a hat. It's not been happening. So should I get rid of this? Get a different keyboard? I don't know. I don't have space right now in my house for a keyboard. That's the question. So yeah, this is getting turned into a place to store. Vladimir collects old cameras too. Look at how old some of those cameras are. There's an old projector. And here is the new equipment that gets charged. There's almost no new equipment there because it's packed. A computer that's in a state of repairing, I think. Dog toys, couch. But last year I had things all the way out to here and back. And this room was just not fun to be in. It's not perfect still, but it's a lot better. Much, much better. And it is nice to sit in here. The dogs have room to play. It gets vacuumed almost every day, as you know if you've watched some of the rest of my channel. We have extra blankets. I had folded, put them away. They get taken out. Clearly my system for where they were put away when they were being used is not working because they get pulled out and there's too many, and they don't get put away because it's hard. It's too hard. So I need a better system to make it super easy. This is yesterday and today. kind of. And this is me bringing something down for the chicken coop. Yeah, what could I do with this bowl in there? We shall see. One of you guys called it a chicken mansion, and I have decided to go with it. So I'll have to put that outside. I need to throw these away. I was like, why do we hold on to these? Because I never use the little screws that they send with items. Ooh, that needs to be thrown away too, because they're so bad. Remember a couple weeks ago, I had been trying to pull out one, and it was stripped, and it had only been used once to put in with good tools. That means the screw has a problem. So right now we're at a bit of a, this is clean. There's not so many dishes. I've been getting ready to go, but I've had this kitchen clean. And next week, you can clean the kitchen with me. I will be cleaning the kitchen up again next week. So I'll be cleaning this up. But it's not, this is clean. All of these are clean, by the way. I just need to put them away. And we just had breakfast. So you're kind of here in the middle of the day kind of a deal. And but like last year, about this time, there was so much junk around here. Oh, look. Here's junk I pulled from a salvage yard. It was thick with it. And this year, even though I'm like, oh, look, it's so cluttered. It's so easy for me to clean it up. I'm like, oh, I can get rid of it. It's just easy. You know, here's the stuff I'm going to stain that with that I just got. Not bad. Just put stuff away. And I'll take the garbage out today too, though. And we have to have this on, but maybe I need a prettier one because dogs definitely get in the garbage there. One of them. So let's go upstairs. Oh, Vladimir says, what about the pantry room? By the way, these are eggs from our chickens and some bratwurst from a local store for our breakfast. It was very, very good. We're kind of, things get stuck here. I need to figure it out. I still want a place for the root vegetables. That is dark. I don't have a place for this because it's too big. It's part of my morning smoothies, but I don't know why I thought, oh, I'll keep this. I don't know. Sous vide, charcuterie, movie. But here, this is in the middle of the production. I wanted to make it really easy for some of my kids to feed the dogs, so I've gotten all that ready for them. I have the dog here, but look. And look what happened to this poor drawer that's waiting on here. The next step in this production is that I paint these. And here's the paint. But then after that, so this is going to be so fantastic. And this is connected a little bit to that yard out there. Because what I really want to happen in our home is that it is productive for us. So I will be doing sourdough in there and microgreens in there. It will be connected to my garden. You see, I've gotten the compost ready out there. And one thing I want to say about the compost is that I used to feel guilt. I used to try to keep the compost to put some more, but I never really had a good system. And now I almost have a good system set up. And if you're keeping compost and you don't know exactly where to put it and you're not ready to put it somewhere, it's just going to get bad and messy and stinky. And so I have told myself it's okay right now to throw it away. because if I keep it, I had a pail out there with just moldy food out there because we just took it out because the compost is too far away. So that's one thing. It can't be too far away, especially in the winter. So I'm setting up the whole system before I start really processing the compost. And I can't feel guilty about not being able to do that right now. I'm in process of that. It's getting there. So. But what I've been learning is that it's not just about the space or just about the intentions of what I want to do with stuff. This is recycle that I'll take out when the video's over. It is about the system, about getting things put together in a way that works for me and works for my family. Like, an easy place to put the blankets works better for my family. A closer place to put the compost works better for my family and me. And nobody wants to walk that far to put the compost out. I was going to use it outside, but this will be in my craft room eventually. But this, my friends, is the countertop or the cabinets in my pantry room. I'm very excited. You'll see what kind of a countertop it is when I get that set up. Trip stuff. My living room is still the place where I'm dumping things intentionally. Things that either need to go in a place that has not been set up yet or need to be donated. And I put it there because I love my living room and I wanted to make sure that I couldn't stand keeping it there, because if this was in the basement, I could totally ignore it all the time. But I don't want to do that. I want to get it done. And it is inconvenient and frustrating and it looks horrible. But that's the point, because I want to get this done. Up the stairs. We need to get this out of here, hon. As some of you said, if I leave the chair in here, it might attract things. It has. I'm not sure if it's... It doesn't want to go. So since we got that, an air conditioner for this room, because it was really hard to keep it cool. And we had these fans. They had been there, and so they came out too. So the box and the fans, I need to take care of those. But this, I actually got this thing out today. All of this, these are to that. And I need to figure out what to do with these are to that thing. But this has worked. Except I need to fix it up again. And we have like these. My son has this cool set built. And
it's the wrong place.
Yeah, I didn't know where to put it, so put it there. So I didn't know. That's the thing where, if someone starts collecting something, where are we going to put it? I think we're going to do a special shelf for Lego creations. If you saw in the living room on the top of the bookshelves in there, we have a rocket ship too. But this really does. This is to clean up that air conditioner, and this also goes to it. So a good place to go is like here, but I don't. This is like first aid stuff, most of it, except this is clean. Vladimir said I need to tape that up. I would tape it up in a Ziploc bag and put it on the back of the air conditioner. So you're right. So we'll do that. But other than the stuff that's supposed to be in here, this fell down. This is a blanket that is supposed to be in there. I need it. Nothing stays in there. Anyway. I haven't accrued anything that doesn't belong in here except this, which is the old bed that I took out of our...
No, this is a dog.
The old dog, oh, this is a dog on the old dog bed that I need to take care of. I got it out, I fixed it up in my room, and I pulled it out here, and I forgot it, and I dropped down here. I did that. And pretty artwork.
What about craft room? Or you don't care?
Huh?
Craft room?
Oh, the craft room. Vladimir said, what about the craft room? You don't care? Well, why did I gloss over the craft room? Because it's in a room that's not inconvenient and I'm forgetting about it. But the craft room, after the pantry room, is my next big project.
So when it gets cold outside, you start work inside.
Right. When it gets cold outside, I'll start to work inside. And my neighbor said that, and I'm like, you know what? That is how I need to work. And here is our bedroom. Our bedroom. I don't know why this is here, but this just fell in. Sure. I'm packing. This is coming with us. And this is so I'm packing. But I have been so busy. I'm going to ask Vladimir. He's behind the camera. But Vladimir, last year, before I started cleaning everything up really well, if I had been out working, which I did once, I made the chicken coop before, what would this room have looked like?
I'm come closer because microphone. Tell you true, guys. Before we have it about 3-4 layers of the carpet. It's what I call.
It was dirty clothes.
It was dirty clothes, yes. And right now, I'm proud of Amy, honestly, very much because it's a very hard job. And for over a year, it's floor clean, nothing on the floor. Sometimes few things, but most time it's very clean on the floor. Very good. We have a
Thank you.
carpet, real one.
The bed's made every day. The things I've cleaned up. The laundry, I'm never looking for something to wear because it's always there. But I want it. This goes in the laundry. This goes. Both of these. And this goes in the garbage. And this goes in the laundry. But I wonder. Oh, I wanted to show you something. I'm not going to show you this very much. I have my underwear in there. When I was at the top of my game, I put all my underwear together, roll it up, and I have 2 pairs and pull it out. It's really easy. Now, and I was keeping it on top of my dresser so that I would do that before I put it away. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Why not just put it in the drawer that way, right? Because I ended up using a whole load, a whole round that way. And I'm like, just put it in the drawer. So I realized I had to adapt. When I'm in a space, I don't even have the energy to fold my underwear. I'm just going to throw it in the drawer. You don't have to look at it, but I'm going to throw it in the drawer unfolded. It will still be put away. It will still be clean. Nobody sees the wrinkled underwear, but it's clean and it's sanitary and it's safe. So that's how I adapted to not having enough energy to get things done exactly the way I wanted them to be done. But as you see, this is a crude stuff. Got a new phone. This no longer works. I need to figure out because this was made for me. So I don't. Huh? Oh no, ladybug! Oh, I don't like her scratching on that. So yeah, I had put one of the extra beds that's nice in here, and Spoonik loves it. The chair works. Clothes don't get on here. These are some folded towels that need to get put away. Right, by a dog. But this is the dog towel. This is from this morning. I went outside to work, and these are my working jeans for a second. That's another thing. I'm going outside every day. So I need to fold these up because I didn't do anything much in them. And they just got washed just before I put them on. Anyway, yeah, it is mostly clean. One of the things that I have figured out, I'm still, I think this is an interesting system, but I'm still ambivalent towards it. I don't know if it's going to end up working out, and I need to figure that out. Some of you had some good ideas when I first expressed that I'm not sure if I like my new laundry system. If you're new to the channel, before I set this up, I had, wow, quite a mess going on in here that had a lot of my nail stuff, fingernail, and a lot of stuff. And this whole area was just trashed. Had so much junk in it. This counter needs to be cleaned. This needs to be cleaned. But my toilet's, well, it needs to be cleaned this minute, but it gets cleaned all the time. But I'm still putting things away. Again, before I really started, and this is a in process of hacking thing, and sometimes I'm like, okay, I put stuff and I use it until I'm ready to go. But before that, there was this junk all over. I didn't even have a clear surface on my bathroom counter, and now I do. Because I put things away after I've used them. Are there a couple days where it gets bad? Yes, there are. But then I'm like, oh, wait, and I put everything away, and it's easy. All I have to do is wipe this down, and it fixes. Now, I want to show you this, though. We got a water softener when we had to get our new water tank. And so I took samples that I have not used yet, but I'm going to do a video. I took samples of the hard water, and I'm going to do a video that compares different recipes of homemade detergent with hard water at different temperatures. So I collected that. Now I'm like, I didn't label these. Oh man. One of them went through a filter in here, and one of them did not. So that is my house. Every nook and cranny. There, I haven't vacuumed in this room for 3 months, and I can tell because of the dogs. We have so much for here because of the dogs. So I need to vacuum in here. And that's another thing you'll see me do, maybe not next week, but the week after that. So I'm going to be starting to clean in my house and show you guys me cleaning in my house just like I did on the channel before. And I will talk about this adaptive homekeeping system that as I've been doing it and reading the decluttering books and getting my house in order, I have come up with a way to approach things that is adaptive to the energy levels and the time that we have right now. And I'm excited to share that with you in the next few weeks. But right now, I'm in Hawaii resting. I hope you guys are resting where you are at. Like and subscribe if you want to see me show the re-cleaning of my messy home. But it is much better than it is now, and I've been working hard outside. And that's why I'm excited. Even though I'm coming here and I'm frustrated, it's not the way I want it. I'm like, but a year ago, when I was working in the garage, it was bad. It was almost unlivable in here. I can't imagine living that way anymore. So if you want to see that story, come all the way around full circle, like and subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful week and wonderful things happen to you.